Hi everyone. Let us learn a most important topic which will be asked in SSLC exam for 5 marks, that is theorem. Let us learn some basics about theorem. Theorem consists of 6 parts. Theorem consists of 6 parts, namely the first part is statement, the second part is figure, the third part is data, or it is also called as given. The fourth part is to prove. The fifth part is construction. The sixth and the most important part, that is proof. Let's start the theorems with Pythagoras theorem, which is important for 5 marks. So let us learn some basics related to Pythagoras theorem. Basically, the Pythagoras theorem is related to a special type of triangle that is called as right. What is right? R stands for right, A stands for angle, and T stands for triangle. So right, the meaning of right is right angle triangle. What exactly is right angle triangle? A triangle in which where you can find a L shape, or else in the mathematical language, a triangle in which one angle is exactly equal to 90 degree. So you find L shape here, so this is 90 degree. So this is a right angle triangle. You find L shape here, so this is 90 degree. So this is a right angle triangle. Even this, you find L shape here. So even this is 90 degree. So even this is example for right angle triangle. So these are the examples for right, that is right angle triangle. So the side opposite to 90 degree. The side opposite to 90 degree is called as hypotenuse. If this is 90 degree, opposite to this is this side, which is called as hypotenuse. If this is 90 degree, opposite to 90 degree is called as hypotenuse. Let us name them. Let this be right angle triangle ABC, right angled B. So this is X, Y, and Z. So this is P, Q, and R. Let us learn a short method in which we can apply Pythagoras theorem. How to apply? Just remember, square the hypotenuse, and that will be equal to sum of squares of other two sides. So if this is hypotenuse square is equal to side 1 square plus side 2 square. What is hypotenuse in this triangle opposite to 90 degree? That is AC. AC square is equal to, which are the other two sides apart from hypotenuse? One is AB square plus, which is the other side, and the other one is BC. Let us try using Pythagoras theorem. What is hypotenuse here? ZY square is equal to, which are the other two sides? XY square plus, and this is XZ square. Let us try using here. If this is 90 degree, opposite to 90 degree, and this is hypotenuse, so QR square is equal to QP square plus PR square. Just remember that square the hypotenuse, and that will be equal to the sum of squares of other two sides. Let us prove Pythagoras theorem using these 6 steps. So let us start with figure. Let us consider a figure, a triangle ABC, right angled B. So it is L shaped here. So opposite to L shape, that is opposite to 90 degree, this side is called as hypotenuse. So basically we will apply a Pythagoras theorem here. What is Pythagoras theorem? Square the hypotenuse. So what is the hypotenuse here? AC is the hypotenuse. Square the hypotenuse, and that will be equal to the addition of the sum of squares of other two sides. Which are the other two sides? AB and BC. AB is the first side and BC is the second side. Let us move on to our next part, that is data. So what is the name of the triangle? ABC. So name of the triangle is triangle ABC. So in that, angle B, that is angle B, which should be in between, is equal to 90 degree. So angle ABC is equal to 90 degree. We will move on to next part, that is construction. Draw BD perpendicular to, draw BD perpendicular to AC. Draw BD perpendicular to AC. What is the meaning of perpendicular? Again it is 90 degree. again it is forming a L shape. So again this is 90 degree. So as we can see, we have completed 4 parts. One is figure, so this is figure. The other one is data. This is data. And the other one is to prove. So we have to prove that AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. And the next part, that is construction. You can also remember that ABC, the to prove part, ABC, AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. So this is a short trick to remember to prove part. The other part is statement. So we have a simple method to write statement. That is, which type of triangle is this? Right angle triangle. Just write down whatever you look out on the board. Just write down in right angle triangle. In right angle triangle. So now come to the proof part. What is this? Our square, right? In right angle triangle, the square of what is AC? What is AC? Opposite to 90 degree, that is hypotenuse. The square of hypotenuse and what is the symbol representing here? Is equal to, in a right angle triangle, the square of hypotenuse is equal to plus, that is sum, is equal to sum of, again what are these squares? Sum of squares of other two sides. Sum of squares of other two sides. So this is the statement. We will move on to the most important part, that is proof. So before moving on to proof, let us learn a simple trick. Always remember down, up, down. Or else you can use Kelgade, Melgade, Kelgade. This is for Kannada and this is for English. Okay, so that is down, up, down, Kelgade, Melgade, Kelgade. Even you can call it as Niche, Upar and Upar, Niche. So let us move on to proof. So we have 3 triangles here. One is triangle ABC, the bigger one, and triangle ABD, the smaller one, and triangle BDC, the other smaller one. So we have 3 triangles here. So let us consider the bigger triangle first. In triangle ABC, and the left side triangle, the smaller triangle, and triangle BDA. And triangle BDA. So angle ABC is equal to angle BDA. How you can find L shape here? Even you can find L shape here. So L shape and L shape, that is equal to 90 degree. So one angle has been proved equal. So now when you observe that the angle A is also present in the smaller triangle as well as in the bigger triangle. So angle A, that is BAC, is equal to BAD in the smaller triangle. So this is common. So 2 angles have been proved equal by angle theorem, by AA theorem. Triangle ABC, that is triangle ABC, is similar to triangle BDA. So this is symbol for similar, a sleeping S, is similar to triangle BDA. After proving them similar, use this trick. Down, up, down. It's very simple now. Just look out. AD, that is down. Up, what is up? AB. And again, what is up? AB. And again, what is down? Make sure you take the down part of the bigger triangle, that is AC. It's again very simple, just check out. Down AD, up AB. AD by AB is equal to, again up AB and down AC. Down, up, down. So this is number 1, cross multiply AD into AC is equal to AB into AB. What is A into A? A square. What is B into B? B square. So likewise this into this is this square. AB into AB is AB square. This is number 1 equation. So this is equation 1. AD into AC is equal to AB square. Let us find out what is equation 2 by using the bigger triangle. In triangle ABC, in triangle ABC and triangle BDC. Make sure in the first part you use the bigger triangle along with the smaller triangle. I'll name it as number 1 and I'll name it as number 2. So the bigger triangle ABC with the triangle number 1, that is ADB or BDA, and in second part the bigger triangle, that is ABC, along with the smaller triangle on your right, that is BDC. In triangle ABC, the bigger one, and triangle BDC. So these are the two triangles. Again, you have to prove them similar. How? Just check out. So angle ABC, that is L shape, is equal to angle BDA. We are representing angle D. So we are writing angle D in mid. So BC. Angle ABC is equal to angle BDC, which is L shape, nothing but 90 degree. One angle has been proved, and find out for another angle. So the angle C is common in both the smaller triangle as well as the bigger triangle. You can check ACB, C is coming in bigger triangle, as well as BCB, it is coming smaller triangle. So angle C is common here. So angle ACB is equal to angle DCB, or you can write BCD, both are same. BCD, but you have to write angle C in the mid, and which is common by angle theorem. These two triangles are triangle ABC is similar to triangle BDC, which is proving that these two triangles are similar by AA theorem. Now again apply the down up down trick. So what is down now? DC by up. What is up? BC is equal to what is again up? BC. Again make sure that you take the full this one part. Okay, AC. Down DC, up BC, down AC. Cross multiplication DC into AC is equal to what is A into A square, B into B square. Likewise BC into BC is BC square. This is number 2. So let us write down this number 2 here. BC into AC is equal to BC square number 2. After finding equation 1, that is AD into AC is equal to AB square, and the second equation DC into AC is equal to BC square. So the last step is add equation 1 and equation 2. Make sure you add the LHS with LHS. So what is the LHS here? In the first equation, AD into AC, plus what is the LHS in the second equation? DC into AC. And RHS with RHS. What is the RHS in the equation 1? AB square, plus what is the RHS in the equation 2? BC square. When you observe that AC and AC are common, let us remove AC as common. AC is present even here, and AC is present even here. So AC is common. So what is left out here? AD and a plus sign in between. If I remove AC from here, what is remaining? BC is equal to AB square plus BC square. AC as it is, this part as it is. So AB square plus BC square, entire thing keep it as it is. Now when you observe that, where is AD? Check out where is AD. AD is from here to here. And what is DC? Here to here. So AD plus DC. AD plus DC is entire thing, that is AC. So AD plus DC is AC. AC into AC is AC square is equal to AB square plus BC square. Hence it is proved. This is a very special video made only for you guys during the time of pandemic. Please support us, like, share and comment, and do share this video on your stories. Thank you.